Hi, everybody. This is Jeffrey. This is Right Color. This is a reading for Aquarius for the week of May 9th. I had to look it up because I don't know where I am. May 9th through the 16th, 2021. And let's see what's going on for mid-May. For Aquarius. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. You know, I say it so often, I feel like if I changed the order, I would completely mess me up. I'm offering 30-minute readings for $30 holding into the month, and then probably the price is going to go up. And what else did I want to say? Oh yeah, I have a line of astrology t-shirts and stickers. Go check them out. All the information is below. I think they came out really good, in all humility. I worked really hard on them. The Aquarius is actually super cool. I think it's like an old alchemical drawing. From, you know, the interesting thing, I used to have a line of t-shirts many years ago. And, I mean, I make t-shirts now. I make one of a kinds, but I also do the astrology. But I used to have a line of t-shirts where I hand dyed everything. And then I used images, but I did really cool colors. I was always about color. So, and then I did images, but most of the images that I used were really ancient, so that it's not like, oh, I drew it and you owe me money. You know, it's like, it was from the 1600s. So the interesting thing is that the first picture books were basically alchemy books. It was all the occult knowledge came through. It's fascinating. So a lot of the images that I used are like from the 1600s, 1500s, and they were super cool, super cool. They really were. It's kind of late medieval, early Renaissance. They were really cool. Anyway, and that's pretty much the image I used on Aquarius. To color it, because now I can. It used to be like I did a blue shirt with, like, let's say, a yellow image. Like that was it, because I screened them and I only had one screen. But now I can do all these colors. It's really kind of fun. I had a lot of fun making them, I have to say. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Enough about me. This is your reading, not my reading. All right. Woo! See how I got carried away? 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is going to be this is a really funny little card. It's a crossroads. So it's choices. 2 are always choices. It's decisions. It's choices. That one is the crossroads because it's sort of like you don't really know which way to go, right? You don't really know which way to go because, you know, it all looks the same. There is this fabulous movie that I saw a snippet of on YouTube. I can't remember what it was, but it was like a real crossroads. It was like dirt roads that crossed exactly like this, and everything looked exactly the same. So it's sort of like, you know, sometimes you're, at this decision time and it's like, well, there are mountains over there. Okay, I'm going to go for the mountains, or there's water over there. I'm going to go for the water, or I don't know, a bird flies over. I'm going to follow the bird. But you're blind. You're a little bit blind. So, and the other thing about this card is that there's so much water. There's so much water. So even though it's an intellectual thing, I think the thing that keeps you blind is your attachment to your emotion. That's my take on it today. Tomorrow might be something different. Don't get, sometimes it's like you can make a decision that'll be good for you, but oh well, it involves this person, and I really hate this person, and so you shoot yourself in the foot, cut off your nose to spite your face. So be careful of that. Now, this is really interesting. So this is money, right? New money coming through, almost like a gift of money. There's also the vortexes here. This is out of all the aces, this is the most interesting because the vortex is here. So it's almost like this understanding, this gift from the universe of either money or security or even health, helps you to like move through, a vortex. You could watch that show where they go to another planet. I don't even know what it's called. You want to go to another planet, go to another planet. I'm not all about the planets. I'm all about the Earth. In any case, a vortex is really like a change in perception. It's like, oh, now suddenly I see. It's almost like putting on a different color glasses. It's almost, or taking the glasses off and seeing things in a clearer way, or, and it's kind of an emotional, spiritual, physical change. Sometimes when you walk into, like, say, a beautiful restaurant or a beautiful store, there's an atmosphere, and it's like, oh, I feel really good. Or sometimes you walk into a store. I went to a store upstate, and it's interesting because their atmosphere was fabulous, and it's like they could have really got it, and it smelled really good. It smelled really good. And then you look around, and it's like, there's nothing to buy. And I kind of wanted to buy something because I like the feel of the place. I like the smell of the place, but it's like, but you didn't, it's like going to a bakery and there's nothing in the case or something. It's like, this is weird. Anyway, I'm trying to describe a vortex. Why can't you have both? That's what I have to say. Why can't you have both? Why can't you have security and diplomacy, security and compassion, money and compassion, health and intuition? That's what I have to say. Why can't you have both? It doesn't have to be a choice between one or the other. I think, honestly, the choice here is to let go of this emotional, of what you're blind to. I feel like once you take off the blindfold, and I think the way to take off the blindfold is to feel the feeling, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it's like frightening. That's my take on this whole thing. That's really kind of my take on the whole thing. Because, if this is the choice and then it's between this and this, these are both lovely, wonderful choices. One of them is like a new opportunity for money, security, health, right? A new beginning. And this one is the compassionate king. He's the one who, he's the diplomat, he's the compassionate one, he's the healer, he's the intuitive, he's the artist. So why can't you have both? Why can't you have both? Why can't these be combined? I feel like there's this energy here of, oh, it's this or it's that. It's this or it's that. Sometimes it's both. Sometimes it's like, it doesn't have to be black and white. I feel like if you take off the blindfold and actually feel and go through the uncomfortable emotional residue, then you're going to be able to see clearly the path forward. That's what I feel like. That's my take on it. That's my take. That's my take. So, it's so far, this week, I mean, you're only my second card, my only second sign. I do a different order every week. It's kind of this interior thing this week. There's like an interior healing, understanding, observation that I think we're all probably going to go through. You know, Pluto is going retrograde in Capricorn, I think for its last time. Well, for right now. And Pluto is a very powerful planet. It's not a planet. Shut up. It's a very powerful energy, and it's really about digging up all the old stuff, digging, you know, going deep, deep, deep. What are the roots of it? What are the roots? And then either throwing it away or reusing it in a more productive manner, right? And Pluto and Capricorn, you know, this is, all the outer planets are so big that they're generational. You know, it's not, yes, it's a personal thing, but it's really a generational thing. And Capricorn really symbolizes all institutions. That's why we see all this turmoil in government and religion and academia and medicine and family and, you know, government. That's what's going on. And, you know, that going on around us, you know, it's all a mirror. So that going on around us is sort of like, well, where is my stability? Where is my stability, right? I have to understand what is the thing that makes me stable. What is it that I want to build, or what have I built that needs to come down, that doesn't really serve me anymore, you know? It's kind of, you know, even it's as simple as, you know, let's say you have a house and you have all these bedrooms and you had all these kids and all the kids are gone and your partner has passed on, and it's like, why am I living in an 8-bedroom house? This doesn't really serve me anymore. Just to clean the thing takes me a week, right? It's a little bit like that, to give you an example. That was a very light example, believe me. I say, why can't you have both? That's what I say. So, but it involves being willing to take off the blindfold. There you go. That's my take. Have a lovely week. One-on-ones available, t-shirts available, all below. Thanks for tuning in.